Okay, here we are back in Tiny Metal. So, if you look over here, you'll see that I played the Battle of Sekigahara already, and I decided to re-record this one because it's a mess. So, I believe there are 4 labs on the field for you to explore, and you have to do something a little tricky because one of them is behind the enemy. So, it's going to be kind of simple looking, it's just you have to pay a little bit of attention, and I'll explain in a second.
ジパング最大の古戦場跡であり、かつ今なお交通の要衝である関ヶ原で、姉さんは自らの死リンドバーグと対峙することになる。補給物資はまだ届かないのか。
だね。これ以上時間を引き延ばしたら、前線が消耗してジパング軍に包囲される。今はもう退路と補給線を守るので精一杯よ。そんな。
相手はゼルツァーの英雄リンドバーグ大佐だぞ。万全の構えでも勝てるかどうか。
偵察部隊からの伝令、関ヶ原に宿毛将軍の軍機を発見との知らせ。宿毛部隊とリンドバーグ部隊が連携しつつ前進中とのこと。
なんだって。なぜリンドバーグ大佐と宿毛が。きつい戦いになるが、この一戦はもう先延ばしできない。総員戦闘配置。見通しがいいな。長距離射程のユニットがあれば。そうだ、狙撃兵の準備を急がせろ。
確かに狙撃には絶好の戦場ね。だけど遮蔽物が少ないわ。他のユニットで連携を取りましょう。
Okay, so to explain, there's a lab right here, I believe. There's one up here, I think there's one over here, and then there's one all the way down south. So I was reading online and I saw the devs want those areas you have to explore to be called labs, and I will do that. So here we have our rifle. I'm going to send him for the lab right now. And in case you're wondering what the enemy forces look like, they're almost a mirror of ours. So I want to get over here, and I'm going to want to radio in someone. I prefer to call in the mech guy, the Lancer. That seems to be like the best one in my opinion. But anyway, the enemy has 2 jets and probably 4 choppers. It's just they don't have the sniper unit. So what we want to do is we want to set up a line around here, and then we'll meet the enemy head on. This is going to be the collision point. So I want 1 artillery unit, well, striker, on the left side of the lake and 1 on the right. As for the radar unit,
that's where we need to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put it behind the mountain, I think. So where's our sniper?
Awaiting your command.
We'll find enemy infantry over here. They don't have as many as ours. They don't have the sniper at all either. I don't know if I mentioned that. But here's the first of the 4 labs, I believe.
G'day. No drama.
Actually, we can bring the choppers forward and see if we can spot it. So, in case you're wondering, the enemy will flank from both sides. That's why you need to divide your forces up a little evenly. There will be a jet on both sides, so I want to have a jet of my own there. And we can also try to shoot down the jets with a striker. So as for the scout, I want 1 on the right side, so that I actually do have 2, because I might only have 1. 4 tanks, it looks like. No, I do have 2. So we're gonna put this one over here so that we can see the incoming flank. And then 1 over here for this side's flank. So I want 1 Lancer over here for the tanks on the right. And then the rifle I'm gonna move towards the middle to try to secure the cities. So you want to move your tanks up forward to actually like body block. They have 2 heavies of their own, just be aware of that. and about 4 tanks. Like I said, it's almost like a mirror match. You just have a little bit more than they do. And I kind of messed up. I should have moved this guy a little more to the left, and I could have left this guy. Well, I'm going to worry about him later. One thing that is like inconvenient about this map is just that they put your squish units ahead of your durable ones, which, like, you kind of wonder what Nathan's thinking if he is going to do that as part of his normal strategy, you know. Anyway, radar number 2 we want to have over here.
Moving to next tactical location.
So I'm trying not to talk during Lindberg's turn, just so you can try to hear what's coming your way, since that's like one of your best defenses. Now, our ultimate goal is I want to create a line right here so that he's stuck on the road and I have the defensive benefit of the forest as well as the grass. It's not really a lot for the grass, but I mean, it's better than the road. The road's completely open.
Two people short in a row. Moving. Doing me best.
Really needed that coffee. Spot is safe.
And this guy won on the mountain, obviously. So we're going to use this to scout a bit. Thought there was a lab over here, but I guess not. Maybe there's only 3 here. Speaking of which, just don't forget to keep moving this guy over here.
Infantry on the move.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here. To the meadow.
And over here, the line I would like to create is like right here, because I can create an artificial bottleneck here due to the 2 bodies of water. And then this gives you a little bit of a defense bonus. I mean, it's 50, it's like the best thing available. But the other part is we'll also have the trees. So that means I'm going to want my striker and my radar on these 2 tiles. I'm going to get the radar in position
I don't believe violence is the answer.
almost.
2 people short in a row. May the road rise up to meet you.
One shot, 7 kills.
So we want to stop here, and I wish to summon... William Bishop's actually pretty nice, since it'll be an extra fighter jet. I would not recommend Randy Stewart's because snipers aren't really that helpful on this map. For Mary Moore, I mean, you don't have an answer to the scouts. So I'm thinking I'm going to summon Bishop. We'll drop him here.
Yes, Commander. We move.
So you have 2 options for your helicopters. You can either group them up around here on the body of water so that they can try to respond to both sides, or you can just do what I'm doing and split them up. The advantage I have is the whole foreknowledge thing that I talked about, where if you know what's coming, you can adapt and kind of catch the enemy somewhat off guard. Well, you're not really catching them off guard since it's an AI and everything. It's just you know the nasty surprises that await you. So this guy, we'll worry about him in a second. I want to create some space for my tanks.
Burn in rubber.
Sir, mobilizing.
And since they have a heavy of their own on each side. We're going to split these up. Sadly, the best answer to a heavy tank is another heavy. And then keep in mind, since it has treads, it can walk across the grasslands. So we're going to have collision in probably one more turn. So you'll see that my tanks aren't going to arrive in time. But I'm hoping I can use the helicopters to sponge some damage and buy some time. So I'm thinking as I can use the 2 infantry here to capture those cities, that way I can heal the Lancers.
Yes, Commander. So shall it be.
And there you go, we can finally see them. So they're leading out with riflemen. If only I had a scout nearby that could catch them, you know. So I will lock on here.
Everyone, get ready.
I don't know what it is with their whole singing obsession. Like, I'm a little hesitant to put this guy that far forward. I think I want right here, because that way if they catch me off guard, I can hit them with a striker. So we will focus fire this thing into oblivion.
Right, mate. Don't worry, be happy.
And now I'm going to have this guy shield the striker. I want to face the road because they should not be able to reach the forest.
Get up, you eat, and my grandmother had wheels, should be a wagon. Where are we going? Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
And that's why you don't stand on roads, gentlemen. So for the jet, I'm going to move this one.
You can't win a war by singing.
I'll put him right here.
No time for standing around. Burn in rubber.
Actually, wait a second. We can't do a lock on here. So we'll have him. Oh, you can lock on.
Preparing for coordinated strike.
So I guess that's the only ranged unit that can. So focus fire.
Use it now.
Diplomacy at its finest.
The weasel.
Right there we have a double promotion.
Ready for combat. As you wish.
Commander.
And now I need to put the tank here if it's going to be in the forest for next turn. This one I will try to loop around over here. Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to put this one over here so it can serve as a reinforcement if need be.
Really needed that coffee. Expanding area of influence.
I'm me Todd. Moving. Doing me best.
Where's the bogey? I feel the
So I'm using this to body block the striker.
for speed. What's new? Bombs out.
Riflemen, ready and waiting.
Let's start capturing.
What's das a bit? Sein tingle! Our actions define us. Metals rolling out.
So the only thing left is this,
Really needed that coffee. Moving to next tactical location.
and we're gonna leave it be. Forgot these guys.
Sir, your orders?
So I can only move 2 squares because they don't let you move into miasma, I guess.
Infantry on the move.
Now you can see the lab.
Friendship awaiting orders. So shall it be.
Actually, this one, I'm gonna move right here because then I can hit whatever I need to. So the infantry should survive, barely. Now I can pull it back for healing. So unfortunately right here it's shooting my hero unit. So I'm gonna sandwich that in a second. Ah, we found the striker. Camera, please.
Yes, Commander.
So I think I'm actually just gonna fall back, let them come a little bit closer to me while I try to set up more since I'm not really established on that one side. But we can continue to pressure the one side.
Where's the bogey? Closing in on the enemy.
Actually, we want to move him last.
What's das a bit? Sein tingle!
Because otherwise I'll lose vision.
Fight as one. Mobilizing. Where are we going?
So I want to take down his fighter so I have air control.
Lots of love.
And I need to take a break here if you don't hear that furry situation in the background. Okay, so on one hand I am strategizing a fight here while also trying to keep a pair of furry animals from killing another in another fight. So let's see. This is probably gonna die. The question is, what do I want to do with it before it goes down?
G'day. Worry, be happy.
So we can lock on here.
That's it, mate.
All systems nominal from the terrain. Alright, we have a gun.
Bucket around.
Ha! Got him!
You can't win a war by engaging afterburners.
Actually, I'd rather attack it from this side. For one, I'd get a crit bonus, and I can also advance my tank.
Target acquired. You're going down.
Commander. Armor Fury on the move.
Son of a bomb from the terrain.
So they have a striker over here somewhere. Found it. So I can go after that next turn if they don't actually block it off. So we're gonna loop this around.
Scout's ready to show you the way.
So it's not my imagination, they have more range than we do. Because this is just an ordinary striker.
Awaiting your command. Silent but deadly.
隊長、敵の進撃が激しいです。
敵は西南、東南からこちらを挟むように攻めてきている。挟み撃ちに合わないよう索敵警戒を怠んな。出てきた敵を確実に撃破して相手の戦力を削ぎ落とせ。
隊長、偵察隊が西側から展開する部隊を確認。規模から見て補給部隊だそうです。
もし本隊が補給部隊と連絡を取り合っているなら、こちらから通信を傍受できるかもしれないわ。通信できそうな施設を探してみましょう。
So I think that's the thing over here. It's just when I did this the first time, I didn't really have time to get over there. So I should be outside of range for that. The thing is, this thing's massive range. Like, it's probably not even gonna move.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here. The meadow!
Ready for combat.
And I don't have a unit that's fast enough to get over there either.
Air superiority fighter. Closing in on the enemy.
Of course. Ready for combat.
Where's the bogey?
Gonna move this here, and then I'm going to advance the helicopter, because that way I have a window to potentially hit the artillery unit that's right here. So it's really tempting to swing this around, but that's not going to be a good thing in the long run. But one thing I did want to do is push this forward.
Blazing a trail.
Found the tank. So unfortunately that's going to get the city bonus. But worst come to worst, like, I can move this back, I can swing this over here and shoot, I can push this forward to hold the wall up, I can retreat this one here and then advance the tank. What's a little disappointing is I don't think this can reach anything.
Moving. Doing me best.
If only I had the jet one square over, I could actually shoot that thing. End turn. Ah, there's the heavy. Okay, there's their helicopter.
Fire all weapons. spot.
Okay, for me to reach that striker, I have to change my plan a bit.
Long-range fire supply. The road rise up to me.
So the only thing I can hit is this at the moment.
110%.
G'day. Don't worry, be happy. It's it. Sucks in, mate.
Air superiority fighter closing in on the enemy.
That Lancer is dead.
Yes, from the skies. Mark 3, fire!
Basically, I needed to kill this turn in order to hit that. I'm not going to be able to.
Get up, move on. Go. Go.
Actually, I'm...
You can't win a war by singing. Sometimes you gotta roll a high six.
We can use this to finish it off.
Beginning my attack run. You're going down.
So I might actually be able to save that Lancer.
Commander. First in, last out. Moving to engage. Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
So I'm probably going to have to sacrifice that infantry unit.
What's das a bit? Time to go.
Waiting orders, sir.
Okay, now over here.
Gunship awaiting order. Of course. Beat it! Fire all weapons!
So I can't reach the artillery unit over here.
Where are we going? Moving.
Actually,
Doing me best.
we want to leave this here, but we're going to use this to hammer the tank a bit.
Out and out. Fire. Lots of love.
That in turn will allow me to swing this forward.
Arms up.
Going to lock on,
Battlefield uplink initiated. Expanding
pull
area
this
of
back.
influence.
We fighters won. Metals rolling out.
Focus fire.
Fire dynamite will. Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
Air superiority on the enemy.
We might destroy this here. It's a maybe, but if not, it's going to be so badly crippled it shouldn't be a threat.
From the skies. Wahoo! Yeah!
So now the trick to this map, right here is an enemy radar unit. Ignore this. You basically need one enemy unit to be around so you can get to the lab back here, and may as well choose the most harmless one, right? Also,
Sir, your orders?
so we got soldier log, something or another. I didn't see which one that was.
Commander. Metals rolling out.
One shot, 7 kills.
Scout's ready to show you the way. To the meadow!
There's the tank.
Unseen. Unheard.
So I'm going to look to shoot the Lancer next turn.
Sir, your orders? Affirmative. Orders received.
I'll start capturing this. Push this forward. And then hell, it's gonna hit me anyway, so
For combat. As you wish.
might as well try to pick this off.
Stress relief.
So what has yet to move? The radar.
Radar online.
Hoping the sniper can still reach those. Ooh, that was a bad choice on its part. And then, as predicted, this is going to die here.
Nerves of steel.
Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to pull this right here so we can back attack this. And we're just going to attack this. Wow, that was a big crit.
Air superiority fighter. Engaging afterburners.
So we're going to lock on.
Where's the bogey? Closing in on the enemy. Beginning strike package Alpha. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah!
Okay, so here's the messy part.
Commander. First in, last out.
So I was planning to have this attack the heavy, but I'm going to have it attack this turn, so that I can soften it up and the tank won't die immediately. They should have about equal HP.
Radar online.
Gonna move this forward to serve as a sacrifice slash decoy type thing. Ooh. If I hit this, what? That's a little bullshit.
We fight as one. Metals rolling out.
So I'm gonna have this back attack the heavy next turn.
Thank you, man.
You can't win a war by closing in on the enemy.
Awaiting your command. Unseen, unheard, unstoppable. Preparing for coordinated strike.
The cavalry's rolling out. Do it now.
Who dares do more is
Fun.
Commander, first in, last out. Time to bust a cap.
You've got Buckley's
Kaboom!
no mucking around.
So that should be effectively harmless now.
Where are we going? May the road rise up to meet you.
Riflemen, ready and waiting.
I think I may want to swing the heavy around. Actually,
We move. Drop complete.
there's its heavy.
We fighters will armor fury on the move. Get up, you honey, up and at
So this is stupid, but I have to do it. For some reason, the normal tank can't shoot that.
Two people short in the road. Moving. Doing me best.
Commander.
If only this weren't here. So remember, there's still a striker. It could still be right there.
First in, last out.
And I can't get any closer because they have units in the way.
Wish I was back home. I don't believe violence is the answer.
I wonder if I should just use this as a sacrifice, because it may draw the heavy's fire.
Our actions define us.
Is that a rifle or a...
First in, last out.
So this is going to be a nasty turn, but I can reach this next turn and take care of it. As for what else still needs to move...
Sir, your orders? For Artemisia!
Hoping that's the really wounded one. Of course it's not.
I should have never tried the village.
Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
So that's sniper bait.
Come on, you blooders.
Where's the bogey? Closing in on the enemy.
Found it. Okay.
We need it. Moving. Doing me best.
We fighters mobilizing.
Let's see what happens.
Wham!
It should survive no matter what.
You man. Get up, you peak.
But right here I have access to this thing's back.
We're needed. Drive them down.
No, we want to face this way.
110%. Fire. Lots of love.
And now this back attack should be fatal.
Let them up.
Rifleman ready and waiting.
Can't believe that thing is still standing.
You right, mate? Fair dinkum.
Really needed that coffee.
One shot, 7 seals. Unstoppable. Tango confirmed. I shall prevail.
On me, Todd. Moving. Doing me best. Out and at 'em. Fire. Lots of love.
Ready for combat. Changing the terrain. Back. Razor range. Fire all weapons.
This is no time for standing around. Scouts rolling out.
Sir. First in, last out. Aye, right time to go. Let them have it.
You right, mate? No drama. Have your last bit. Chuck in, mate.
Our actions define us. First in, last out.
Okay, so what is this actually left on? 3%.
Rifleman ready and waiting. For the king!
Air superiority fighter. Closing in on the enemy.
Our actions define us. Metals rolling out. My wham bam.
So I'm shooting this pretty much just for experience, or rank if you want to call it that.
Really needed that coffee.
Awaiting orders, sir. For Artemisia!
Collateral stabilizer.
Figured it might do that. Although I thought it would do less damage since it only has 3 health. Okay, there's the other enemy radar unit.
You can't win a war by singing. I feel the need for speed. I got a solid block. You can't win a war by singing. I feel the need for strike package Alpha. Box 3, fire! Woohoo! Yeah!
So I don't know why that one was hanging so far back.
You right, mate? Fair income.
So I didn't get to explore the full south side because there's a lot down here, but I want to see what is there.
On me tongue.
So turning your back on me was a poor choice.
110%. Fire. Lots of love.
Aye, right. Go! Maximum welcoming gun fire! Our actions define us. Blast out. Gotta be. Wham bam. Thank you, man.
Where are we going? May the road rise up to meet you. Out and at it. Fire. Lots of love.
Okay, so I think all of their offensive units have now been obliterated. So the only thing left to do now is actually explore.
This is no time for standing around.
So I did end up pushing the capture button, but keep in mind I can just do something different, it's not a big deal.
Aye, fair income.
I'm not actually committed to that in any way, shape, or form.
New orders.
So keep in mind if you want to get the highest rank, now is when you want to go pop those two, but since I'm looking to see what all is here, we're going to stall this a bit. Although I don't need two, if you get my drift.
Wham bam. Thank you, man.
And so I don't have to run that thing down later, I am going to try to pinch it in somewhere.
I just don't have the power.
Riflemen ready and waiting. Infantry on the move.
And just in case I miss something, I am going to push this forward. But the other stuff, it's earned its rest. So is he even moving his radar? Looks like he is.
You right, mate? Bonza.
Air superiority flying afterburners. Where's the bogey? Sometimes you gotta roll a hide six.
What is this? Oh no, there is another lab over here. All I can say is whoever's there better be worth the headache it's gonna take to get over there.
Awaiting orders, sir. For Artemisia!
Aye, right. Time to go.
Yes, sir. Burn in rubber.
So there you have it. Well, I might be crazy, it's just there actually is something else here. So deploy. I'm gonna bring Andrew Murphy in.
New orders.
So we know snipers capture really slow. And then this isn't really advanced war, so you don't actually have to capture the buildings, you just have to explore the labs, which is kind of nice. So, anything else here that I do want to move?
fighters won.
Right here, I'm just gonna get this out of the way so I can move the Lancer and the Sniper forward.
What's new?
I can have this guy go capture something. It'll take 5 turns, but it might be worth
to
it.
the next vantage point.
I like. Go! Go! Let them have it! Fire!
G'day, no drama.
通信塔から敵の通信を傍受しました。秋橋ルートより
So this is interesting.
とのことです。
They're calling this a link, even though the devs are calling it labs.
警察部隊が言っていた主要部につながる橋のことだわ。そこから陸上で物資や増援を送っていたのに。
そこを制圧できればジパング軍の輸送経路を断絶するチャンスだ。だが江戸中枢が近いということは敵の攻撃も激しくなるはず。作戦は後で考えよう。
So that's 1.
Sir, your orders are amnesia. Heavy metal 式戦車の
So now we have the heavy metal hero.
設計図から見ると大型の兵器
Heavy weapons module, more advanced
大量
railgun.
型レールガンを装備しているらしい。
これだけの戦闘力があればこっちの切り札として活躍できるはずだ。出撃の準備を進めておいてくれ。
So yeah, getting that one was definitely worth the replay of this.
You gotta roll a high 6. Where's the bogey? I feel the need for speed.
So I guess since I'm getting the miasma cleared, I am getting enough points here to where I might be able to still get a good rank here. But anyway, that's pretty much the entire map, so I think we've looted everything of value. And you should know what that means. So let's lock on.
Get ready.
We fighters won. Metal's rolling out.
Sir, your orders are amnesia. All units, open fire. You want to live forever?
So yeah, the only thing I can do now to boost my score more is start capturing.
One shot, 7 kills, unseen.
So this is 2, I believe.
Unstoppable.
And then a half-alive Lancer. This might actually only be 3 instead of 4. Since it's more than half, I want to say it's going to be 4. Yeah, it is 4. So right there I had to pay my supply cost, but cross your fingers, I might be able to get that back. So we can't even go over these mountains.
Closing in on the enemy. You can't win a war by engaging afterburners.
So real quick, I could have cleared that out, I guess. But yeah, to give us the last little boost, we're gonna capture this. And then I'm gonna lock on and focus fire.
Sir, your orders? Covering fire!
So right here I'm looking at their ranks. I can probably get a rank up if I have the tank take the shot.
We fighters won. Fury on the move. On me. Fire will.
So keep in mind if you want the golds, make sure to min-max like this.
バーグ大佐はこちらです。
So here's a big scene, so I'm going quiet.
大佐は捕虜ではない。
はっ。
よし、下がれ。
はっ。
リンドバーグ大佐、俺はようやくここまで来ました。再会を果たせると思ったのに、こんな形であなたともう一度会うことになるなんて。大佐の背中に憧れて俺は強くなってきました。なのに大佐は
愚かな。まだ己一国の平和だけを夢見ているのか、姉さん。それでは犬と変わらんな。お前には期待したのだが、わしの見込み違いだったようだ。
隊長、緊急報告です。新手のジパング兵の部隊が接近中。あの軍機は
つくもの軍機がもう一つ現れただと。どういうことだ。
新手のジパングの部隊が36のジパング軍を吸収。一体どうなってるのか分かりません。
新手のつくもの部隊が元いたジパング軍を攻めている。じゃあさっき見たつくもの軍機は一体。
タタラ家の者どもと戦っておったのはお主らか。
誰だ。
我が名はつくもイソロフ。300万石大名つくも家第14代当主にしてジパング家臣筆頭。
なんだって。つくも家当主だと。
こちらは名乗った。名乗り返すのが礼儀である。お主こそ何者だ。
俺はアルテミシア第一師団レイサン・グリース。階級は少尉。こちらはゼルツァー戦役の英雄ルジャ・リンドバーグ大佐。貴様らのアルテミシアへの侵攻を退け、つくも家の家紋を追ってここまで来た。
我が国で狼藉を働く者ども、よく聞け。誇り高き我らつくもの軍人がアルテミシアへ出兵したとするのは何者かによる計りごとなり、情報操作にしてやられたとはいえ、たたらけめつくもの家紋まで使っておったとは。
なんだって。じゃあ俺たちが戦っていたのはあんたらの部隊じゃなかったのか。
いかにもお主らはタタラの演じた偽つくも軍と戦っておったわけだ。そしてこの度の戦における兵士の数々、これらは全てタタラ家の私兵だ。我が輩はつくも家と我が軍の無実をここに証明する。
待ってくれ、つくも殿。
なんだ、我が輩は敵を追わねばならん。
タタラ家とは何者だ。
我がつくも家と同じ家老の家だ。我が輩はアルテミシアとの開戦に反対したが、タタラ家はアルテミシア国王暗殺の嫌疑の汚名返上のために報復を強行主張した。お主のやつも戦い死にまみれる中で生を見出すもの。哀れな男。そして我が輩は先へ行く。一刻も早く我が国を勝ち去れ。異国より来たりし者よ。
どこから砲撃が。
隊長、ジパング軍からの砲撃です。つくもの本体からではありません。もともと我々と交戦していた偽つくも軍からです。
なんだと。リンドバーグ大佐がここにいると知っての砲撃か。
ダメです。砲撃精度が上がっています。お逃げください。
ついにあの方はわしを見捨てたのか。
佐。
姉さん。
リンドバーグ大佐、しっかり。大佐、なぜ俺をかばったりしたんです？すぐに止血します。衛生兵！
隊長、ご無事ですか？
俺は大丈夫だ。衛生兵をここに呼べ。リンドバーグ大佐が俺をかばって重傷だ。大佐を助けてくれ。はっ。
聞け、姉さん。お前が見たつくもの軍旗はな、あれはあの方が掲げた軍旗だ。まるでわしとジパングの部隊の混成であるかのように見せるためにな。
あの方っていうのは誰ですか、大佐？大佐とどんな関わりが？
あの方はただものではない。真に恒久的な世界平和を提唱されるお方だ。わしはあの方から真実を聞き、あるべき未来の夢をもらった。
大佐！
姉さん、わしは祖国を、アルテミシアを愛していたよ。裏切ったのではない。世界の平和が必要だ。あの国のためにもな。これまでか。姉さん、まだそこにいるか？
はい、大佐。俺はいますから。あなたのそばにずっといますから。
姉さん、つくも将軍の言葉で分かった。あの男、なんてやつだ。姉さん、わしの上着のポケットを見てくれ。
大佐、何か入ってます。これは。
それはアルテミシアの星。お前に託す。決して他人に見せるな。手放すな。それからダンテを頼む。救ってやってくれ。二人でアルテミシアへ帰るんだ。レイさん、わしは一体何をしていたんだろうな。戦争が後に残すのは次の戦争だけだ。
大佐、何を言うんです？あなたは今までずっとアルテミシアのために戦ってきた。それはきっとこれからも変わらない。俺が知っているゼルツァーの英雄はそんな弱気な人じゃなかった。大佐、言ってください。これからもアルテミシアを守るって。アルテミシアが頼るのはあなた以外にいないんです。
姉さん、そうわしを責めんでくれ。わしはずっと戦争の中を生きてきた。平和のためにと言いながら、わしが残せたのは戦争の記憶だけだったのかもしれない。姉さん、これからは平 平和とは何かを考えろ。平和をもたらすためのことを。
大佐、待ってください。大佐。大佐。大佐、あなたの意志は俺が継ぎます。自分を信じて必ず平和への道を切り開いてみせます。
So 794 score. Session playtime was 45 minutes, but I did have to walk away for a little bit. I don't know what the actual video length is going to be. So that was a pretty high gold after all. Now I thought that would unlock the thing to the left. But I guess not. Huh. Anyway, next time will be Edo City. I don't know if this is going to have a lot hidden in it too, and that may make me do a replay like I did here. But I'm kind of hoping that they stop pulling all this crap of all this stuff is hidden in the various corners and you have to go over there and so on and so forth. But anyway, dry your tears, folks. Colonel Lindberg is in a better place. The Green Room. They have cookies there. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.